All right, it is snow day, so we are gonna do the official cereal taste test. All right, so we have protein cereals, different types. We have marshmallows ghost, we have blueberries, we have peanut butter ghost, we have like fruity, I think that's like, what would that be, like Fruit Loops. We have strawberry protein Cheerios, we have honey nut, just organic, okay, so those aren't really protein, and then we have peanut butter organic. So we're just gonna go through the taste test. We have different types of milk. Okay, it's Fairlife milk, so obviously it's lower in lactose. And then we have protein, which is a hack that I'm gonna add in if you want to increase protein in your cereal, no matter what. So anyway, we're gonna get started. Why don't we go with the marshmallow ghost? So we're just gonna take a little bit of each, and that way we can get through the whole thing. Silas has a peanut allergy, so he cannot have two of these. So, just in case, we're wondering. So it'll be one less taste test on the peanut butter ones. All right, we're gonna start. We're starting with this one, the ghost marshmallow. Everybody's got a little bit. Eli, you doing this one?
Sure.
All right, you just eating it plain?
Yeah, I'm gonna try it dry first.
Ivy, what do you have?
I'm trying to remember what it's actually called, but it's kind of like Lucky Charms, but it has like a cake batter coating.
And the puffs.
That's what she's eating right there. But what kind of milk did you put in it?
Oh, I did half skim and half whole.
So she did half skim and half whole Fairlife milk. It's over on the other side. Silas, what do you got?
Just a bunch of marshmallows.
Oh, just a bunch of marshmallows. Let me see. All right, I just switched it because apparently I was recording it upside down. Anyway, so there it is.
Really good.
Eli now has mixed some milk into his.
Yeah.
All right, so what are the good things about this one?
It has a lot of flavor and it has marshmallows.
Okay. How is the sweetness? Good? Texture.
I actually like the texture. I know a lot of people don't like the texture, but it doesn't get soggy. Like it stays a lot crunchier.
So you know other people don't like that, huh? All right. Silas, what about you?
Pretty airy.
Airy?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Eli, what do you think about the cereal?
It's pretty good. It doesn't really have a protein taste, and it's like, I don't know.
There's the
It's pretty good.
macros.
I'd probably eat it as like a normal cereal.
All right. There's the macros. You can always pause the video and look at it. Oops. Dumping it all over the place.
Now I can try it without milk.
How's that, Mom?
Definitely better with milk. I'm not really a cereal person, so I
Okay.
probably wouldn't eat a whole bowl, but I agree with Eli. It doesn't taste like protein. Slightly different texture than normal cereal, but...
All right. We're going to pause it. I'm going to eat mine, see what I think, and then we'll move to the next one. So pretty tasty. I like the flavor a lot. I personally think it's kind of grainy. However, that is my thoughts of it. Tastes great, but it's a little grainy compared to regular cereal. Not too bad, though. All right, so Silas is still eating. He can't have the peanut butter one anyway. So we are going to skip ahead to the ghost peanut butter. And they had a good idea. We left some of mine. I had a few bites and tried it out of the last one, the marshmallow ghost one. And we're gonna see how it takes, or how long it takes to get soggy. So we're gonna do like a soggy test too, for people that wanna know. So far, it really didn't seem like it was getting very soggy though. But we'll check that out. Look at that.
That's extra protein in there.
Whoa, that's a peanut butter nugget. All right, so this is the one we're going with right now. I'll let everybody kind of get going. Here's the macros on this guy. So compared to traditional cereal, it's kind of high in fat. It's obviously, its whole spiel is that it's high in protein. So 18 grams of protein, and carbs are lower. So now one thing about this, though, I think as an ingredient, it has allulose. Sometimes that can give people like a little bit of stomach ache if they eat too much. So maybe you're not one of those types of people, but I do know that happens. But there's the ingredients too. Obviously, you don't want to eat this if you're someone like Silas and you have a peanut allergy. All right, what's the verdict so far?
This one has a lot of flavor. There's a lot more flavor than even like the last one that's also ghost, because like it has marshmallows in that one. So I think this one, they used more of the same amount of calories for like the flavor of the actual cereal.
Okay.
And I think it tastes more like peanut butter than other peanut butter puffs I've had before.
Yes.
It does.
Yeah, it has a really good peanut butter taste. I don't know if I can say this, but it tastes a lot like a Nutty Buddy.
Butter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tastes a lot like the actual bars.
Oh,
Not-
cool.
Not Nutter Butter. Those are cookies. Nutty Buddy, like the chocolate covered
Okay.
wafer things.
Well, I just know it because the Ghost, they have a protein powder that is actually Nutter Butter as well. So, anyway, you can get that at Target. Right, Angie? She works for Target Corporate. Anyway. All right, that's what it looks like. Did you do chocolate on this one? Oh, so it's like a peanut butter cup. That probably is delish. Same type of milk, Ivy? Half skim, half whole. What'd you do, Mom?
Skim milk. I'm not
Just
really a
skim milk.
fan of this one, but
Okay. Is it a texture
I
thing
like peanut
or
butter. I
flavor?
like this one.
it's
Or
the
both.
peanut butter to me is too overpowering. I wouldn't be able to eat a whole bowl of this.
It's really good.
I would get tired of it.
All right, very good. All right, we're gonna move it on to the next one. I'm gonna get a bowl, try it a little bit, and then we're gonna do the soggy test on that too. All right, this stuff tastes awesome. Still, to me, it has a little bit of graininess, but this thing is delicious. So it doesn't have the marshmallows, but this might be the best tasting like peanut butter cereal I've ever had, even compared to a peanut Captain Crunch or Reese's. And this is just with straight up fat-free Fairlife milk. So, anyway, all right, I'm gonna hand it over to Eli because he's gonna record people. Or you can cut it. All right, we're moving on. This is Magic Spoon. I don't know if I've ever had this, blueberry muffin. So, I've had Magic Spoon in the past, other flavors, but I don't know if you have blueberry muffin. It sounds really good. And the next one will be like fruity, which I think is basically like Fruit Loops or Fruity Cheerios or something like that.
Blue or purple.
Silas can have this one. Doesn't have peanuts. Ivy.
Smells really good.
Skip a little bit. How's it taste, Mom?
I have to take more than one bite first.
Okay. What do you think, Ivy?
I don't like Magic Spoon, and my reason is the texture. I think it tastes like really. It honestly, it like falls apart, and it reminds me a little bit of like Hidden Valley bars, where they're like messy because they just start falling apart. I'm not a big fan of it, and I think it just tastes like. It tastes kind of like those like date bars where it all tastes the same.
It's our
That's
honest
just my
review, but if you sponsor her, she would give you a dishonest review. All right. Anyway, let's.
Smelled really good, but Ivy's right about the texture. It's like way too soft. It's almost like I'm eating like a soft cookie.
Mushy.
If that makes any
a little
sense.
bit.
Yeah, and
What do you think, Silas? Same thing.
It tastes like blueberries, but it's got like a salty aftertaste.
Ah. All right. You were saying.
I don't like the aftertaste at all. It's actually really bad. Yeah.
Magic Spoon. What is up with that?
I also think it sticks to your teeth, and I don't really like that. It sticks to my teeth so much.
It does. I think it tastes like vitamins. The aftertaste kind of like
Oh no.
kids' chewable vitamins.
Oh no. Oops, I had it upside down. Anyway, I'm tasting this. I like the flavor. I'm kind of weird though. So everybody else said it tastes like vitamins, and I do know the texture is much chewier than Ghost, so I'm all right. Macros, a little different, obviously. Now, you know what, man, the macros are very similar to the Ghost stuff. Maybe it has even a little less protein. And there's the ingredients, but pretty similar macros actually compared to other stuff. But anyway, we will move on to the next Magic Spoon. All right, so the fruity one.
I'm gonna rip the box.
Boxes too.
Yeah, look at that.
Come on, Magic Spoon, what's going on? The first one, but man, they're struggling. They're getting other negative comments on the old Magic Spoon. Okay, a little bit of that. Eli's up. Silas is up next. And Ivy.
Is theirs even marketed as a protein cereal?
Magic Spoon?
Yeah.
I think they're kind of like the original protein cereal.
Okay.
I don't know.
It just
Grain
doesn't
free.
say it on the box.
True.
Other than the 13 grams of protein and like huge text.
Right. But
So-
if you cover the 0, it has more calories than grams of protein. So that's not a gram of protein per 10 calories.
So one other thing about this too is, other than the allulose, the other thing is too is the chicory root. So sometimes that can give people digestive things, but it's basically soluble fiber that you can add to stuff that doesn't really taste like anything, but kind of fills you up because you can't break down that fiber. But also maybe that's why you're getting a little bit of headache. All right, Mom, what do you think?
Tastes like a healthier version of Fruit Loops.
Ivy?
I think this one's better, and for some reason, I think the texture's a little better too. It just tastes like a mild version of Fruit Loops, so it's like the Honey Nut Cheerios.
I
A
think
little
you're
bit
like,
harder. They've got the smells down. They smell really good, but again, the aftertaste is just not
smells.
good.
Not so much.
Yeah,
You
not a
must
good
not like
aftertaste.
something about it. Oh, you got it with chocolate?
I've had this one before, and it tastes really lemony when you don't have it with like any flavored milk, so I put chocolate milk in it.
So you have lemon chocolate?
I think they did pretty good on the natural colors, though. The colors are from turmeric, spirulina, and vegetable juice, but they're not like too faint. They're pretty bright.
I'm surprised that the turmeric doesn't make it taste like turmeric too, because there's like enough that it's yellow.
I got all green. Yeah, the colors, they're not popping. Must not. Is there really truly no red? Is that's supposed to be red? The orangey things? Interesting.
They use-
false advertising. That definitely looks red. That's the real. Looks like Apple Jacks a little bit. You guys have heard of Apple Jacks, which is supposedly Fruit Loops anyway, right? All right, let's try this. It is crunchier for sure.
It has a better texture. I don't know why. It just does.
Still sticks. to
Tastes
your
like
teeth.
Pledge to me.
Ends in
My
a
old
Pledge.
days when I would spray Pledge and eat it. No, just kidding.
It still
the
sticks
smell
to your
is
teeth,
totally
but
like
it's
Pledge.
at least a better texture.
Go. All right, it's going over to the pile with the other
Sogginess
soggy
factor.
test right there. There's the current sogginess of the 4 that we've had so far. All right, we're gonna move to the Cheerios version.
It only has 8 grams, but I'm excited. It's strawberry Oreos. Oreos?
Oreos? I don't think it's Oreos. Freudian slip. Maybe he's having Oreos.
This one only has 8 grams of protein, but it's from pea protein instead of milk protein.
Oh my God, we're having pea protein.
Pea protein. on
Just
your
rolls
cereal.
off the tongue, pea protein.
Also
You know what
has-
I'm craving? It's pea protein.
It has strawberry and apple puree, so it's probably gonna, I don't know, we'll see. And that might be, oh, I don't know why I took so much.
She is all about that pea protein.
I'm gonna do something illegal. Like strawberries. Oh my gosh, they're tiny.
You gotta have your first few bites without it though, Ivy. Have like 1 or 2 bites without it. Can't. Holy buckets, dude. It's crushing
I
it.
hope you like it.
Hopefully.
Well,
This one might actually get soggy
He
too.
only has one left.
Most likely, actually.
Cheerios, maybe it's not supposed to be healthy, so Ivy's gonna go for it. I'm gonna have to get myself another bowl. All right, let's start with, who's had some? Oh, Eli was first to it. What'd you say, Eli? What'd you say?
It definitely tastes like strawberries. It's really good.
Okay. Yep.
There's not that much protein in this, but I've never liked Cheerios, but this is like a Cheerio that I could probably actually eat. It's like good.
Okay.
Okay, is this 8 grams of protein with milk? 8 grams of protein and then,
You can read on the side. Let me check.
doesn't-
You start eating. It is, oh my gosh, what is up with the camera? All right, there it is. So, 8 without. So
Okay.
that's prior to. Yep, 8 without. Here's the ingredients right there. Need to pause it and check them out. So flavor is good, very strawberry-ish. What do you think, spicy, Silas?
I like these about as much as I like the banana. Or no, not banana. The strawberry frosted flakes are good. And this reminds me of those.
Okay, I cut off, Mom. What were you gonna say?
it tastes like traditional fruity flavors of Cheerios. I don't really taste the protein. So I think if you're gonna get a little bit of extra protein and not have a protein flavor, and you're used to eating cereal, it's probably pretty good.
Okay. What do you
I
think,
think
Ivy?
it's just a good swap for Cheerios. It's good. It doesn't taste like protein cereal. I think if you like eating Cheerios already, it's just an easy swap.
Okay. All right. As I'm pouring it, Eli, I did everything horizontal.
I don't want that going on the end.
All right. Silas took a massive bowl of that, so he's still eating for a while. So we are going to have the other peanut butter one. These cereals are just like traditional ones, but they're made with organic. So just somebody not so much concerned with like maybe protein, at least in the cereal, but these are organic stuff. And these are from Target, Good and Gather. So it's two, we'll do the honey nut next, but this one we're doing the peanut butter since Silas has a peanut allergy and he is still crushing a huge bowl of Cheerios, strawberry Cheerios.
Right off the bat, the color just isn't the same as Ghost.
Oh man, they don't have any artificial colors. Poor Ivy. Some man-made synthetic stuff. I shouldn't be throwing Ivy under the bus. She actually eats super healthy. Very crunchy.
Yeah. Now, I like the texture of this one a lot more than the Ghost one, but the flavor doesn't really taste like peanut butter.
What's it taste like?
Well, it has a peanut butter taste, but the aftertaste does not taste like peanut butter at all. It tastes more of like
It's not bad. It tastes like a less sweet peanut butter that doesn't have like any added sugars really. So like it's a little bit more savory than like your average cereal.
Ooh, savory.
like
Big
this
words
one
from the
better.
critic. I'm sorry. What's
I like this one better.
Oh
'cause
yeah.
It doesn't have the overpowering peanut butter taste, and the aftertaste is peanut butter,
Ah.
not protein. But
Yeah.
it shouldn't be protein.
No pea protein.
I would hope
So
not.
it's so crushing. Strawberry. I wonder what the strawberry and the peanut butter would taste like. It's like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
It actually still has 3 grams of protein.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Oh, I haven't done the macros on this. And the ingredients.
Not a substantial source of protein, but
Yeah.
it doesn't not have protein.
Macros, 150 calories per serving, very
Doesn't
similar. Less fat, less protein, more carbs, surprise. And there's the organic stuff. Yeah, it's got organic peanut butter in it and cane sugar, all right? Obviously, do not have, if you have a peanut allergy, it's right there, contains peanuts. If you didn't know that, peanut butter poppers have organic peanuts in them. Don't eat. All right. Oh, I gotta pour me some, Eli. Not a ton. Just enough. That looks good. Thank you. I'm just gonna stick with what I've done the whole time. Fat-free, Fairlife, boring. But I also wanna see how like the sogginess test, so it's always the same standard. It's always gonna be this fat-free Fairlife milk. All right, try it out. Yep, tastes like real peanut butter, but it tastes like syrup. Tastes a lot to me like peanut butter Captain Crunch. So, just slightly healthier because it's organic. All right, soggy pile. Going in the soggy pile. All right, we're gonna go to the last one. Honey nut hoops. Goes the mama. She's opening the box. Upside down. Where's your bowl? You're not gonna complete it because you have too many Cheerios.
You skipped 2 cereals
You have to
too.
see if these taste like Cheerios.
I had them before.
Oh,
I like them.
that is true. We have had the organic cereals before in the past.
They just taste.
And we're not, we don't, it's not that we can't have fun cereals. We actually do get some fun cereals, you know, not organic or protein. But we do get this a lot, you know. So if the kids want to eat some cereal, we either mix it in or we get this instead.
And we live right near a cereal factory, so we can smell it.
We do, we smell it all the time. It smells like waffle crisp all the time, even when we don't have some in the house. So yeah, there's a plant in town that has, makes multi-mill cereals. All right, here we go. What comes to mind with this cereal?
kind of boring. I probably wouldn't even eat this.
Doing good. What else for the get rid of this flavor?
Realistically, I just don't even think it's worth it. I'd rather just have Honey Nut Cheerios. Like, yes, it's organic, but there's so many other organic things that are better.
It's very bland, and the Cheerios almost feel like too big. I don't know.
Too big. It's true. I think real Cheerios are smaller.
I don't remember what Honey Nut Cheerios taste like, but I feel like this is way lighter in flavor.
Yeah, Honey Nut Cheerios are a lot sweeter.
They're sweeter. They probably don't sugar. Oh, I haven't done that.
And they just have more
Macros.
flavor, I think.
Really plain. There isn't a whole heck of a lot in these things. Organic honey, organic cane sugar, macros.
They do have a lot of whole grains, though. So that's always good.
A little higher in protein than even the peanut butter one. It's 4 grams and only 2 grams of fat. Obviously more carbs. Pretty much always, it seems like every serving of cereal is somewhere in between 150 and 170 calories. I can't remember what the serving size on the other ones were. However, Mom's grabbing that stuff, doing the one-hand twist.
So something that's interesting is the Ghost cereal. The serving sizes for the 2 different options are different. And then also, so that they can keep it the same amount of calories. And then also, there's less calories for more in this cereal than the Ghost ones.
Alrighty. Very crunchy. I think if you really want something just kind of lightly sweet and crunchy, very traditional, just have this with like the Fairlife milk and probably raise up protein enough to make it taste good. But it's really lightly sweet and It's for sure not as sweet as regular Honey Nut Cheerios. And like Eli said, I think the Cheerios are bigger too. All right, might have to wait a few minutes for the soggy test because I just finished eating some of those, but maybe I can start with some of the other ones. Okay, here we go. It's getting soggy.
Really?
It's pretty mushy. Your mom,
I don't need to try
she's
it.
used to my germs.
I don't
Who wants to
like
try
soggy
some?
cereal.
I'm okay. I'm
You
okay.
can just try it.
Oh yeah,
Just go ahead.
peanut butter one, less soggy. It's still a little soggy.
Maybe it's because it has more fat on the outside.
So let's go with peanut butter. It's like mush. Magic Spoon Blu-ray. Yeah, no one's gonna be like finishing that off. No parents are gonna be like, all right, Fruit Loops or whatever. Still a little more, but it's still mushy. It's more mushy or mushier.
Oh, oops, that was the
Then the
second
ghost.
to last one, so I should have done this one first. But
Oh,
so this hasn't been sitting in milk.
no,
for
that's
very long.
right here. I haven't done that yet. This one.
I know, but the
Oh.
order that we did.
It's
Okay.
fine. Just
Here we go. So crunchy. Oh, that was the second to last one. Cheerios.
Isn't that Cheerios?
No, this is the
Where are the
strawberry
strawberry
Cheerios.
ones?
Where'd the strawberry Cheerios go?
Oh, Eli's hiding them. Just
Uh-oh.
make sure you get some more.
What?
This is the mushiest. Oh my god.
the strawberry
Cheerios.
Cheerios.
Yeah, this is just like, yeah, it's pure mush.
And it hasn't been sitting there that long.
No. It's like strawberry, but you better eat those Cheerios fast, protein cereal. And I can't remember what regular Cheerios, but that is mushy. All right, most recent one, Honey Nut, organic,
Hopefully not soggy yet because you just set it down.
still crunchy, but pretty much flavorless at this point. Every other sugar that's gone in it is in the milk now, I bet. It barely tastes like it has any sugar at all in it, for what it's worth. If you don't like sugar, that might be the way to go.
If you don't like sugar.
If you're an almond mom.
Yep. And like I said,
And
we
that's
can
your cereal.
do this, but what you can do also, if you want, like, obviously, I think you'd always do the peanut butter and like what you did with peanut butter and the chocolate Fairlife milk, and then you could always do the protein mixes too to make them sweeten up a little bit more. So that'd probably make them all taste a little bit better and improve the amount of protein in it. So that's gonna conclude our video, and I don't know. You guys think you're gonna try any more of these? Gonna eat them again?
Yeah, the peanut butter one's definitely my favorite. I think after having all of those cereals, I still like the Ghost peanut butter the best.
Ghost peanut butter the best for Ivy. Eli, what's your favorite one of the 7?
Probably Ghost peanut butter.
I'm gonna have eggs.
Mom's
So
not a breakfast
I would
person.
probably say I would probably mix in the peanut butter one or the other Ghost one for flavor. Magic Spoon, man, they got to bring it up. I don't know what they're gonna redo because some of these new ones like the Ghost, they taste so much better than the Magic Spoon, and the texture is probably even better. All right, Silas, which one do you like the best? Non-peanut butter, obviously.
Cheerios. The strawberry
You
Cheerios.
like the strawberry Cheerios. You just gotta eat them fast. And he is Mr. Leave a lot of food, like milk and stuff like that. So we gotta just control the amount of bowl that he takes because we get a lot of wasted mushy Cheerios. So, all right, but it sounds like if somebody was gonna try one out, they might just go for the Ghost peanut butter. You think, Ivy?
Yeah.
Everybody else think that? Other than Mom's eggs. I'll have eggs with Mom. Anyway, I hope you found this helpful. I know it's a little bit different video for my channel, but anything fitness related, working out with your kids, that's what the channel's about. So anyway, peace. We're gonna do suicide post credits. This is gonna taste horrible. I know it. Soggy suicide.
Oh my
Mom,
gosh.
good job.
The different textures
Soggy
are so
suicide.
bad. Those textures
Look at
are
this.
not gonna work.
I'm gonna mix it.
Fruity and peanut butter.
Look at that. Oh,
That is not gonna taste like
Yeah.
a PB&J. I hope you know that.
Give it a try.
where's your spoon? Here, you can use mine if you want.
That was quite the bite I saw there.
All right, we'll get you.
Would not recommend the Franken cereal.
I grew up in a household where I had to get as much food as I want, so I'm just gonna eat this. I'm Dad. I'm like a human garbage disposal. So, anyway, even did the suicide. I don't recommend it. Don't do that unless you're like me and you don't like to waste food. All right, talk to you guys later.
So basically, don't eat Franken cereal unless it's the kind that comes out at Halloween.
All right, one other hack you can do when you're just using like regular cereals is you're gonna go ahead and fill it up with some water. This is nice because it actually tell you how many ounces. And that's a little much. You usually wouldn't use like 6 ounces. You fill it up with like a shaker cup, and then you're gonna add 1 scoop, maybe even a little bit more of the whey protein. I'm just showing these because those are usually the two that I would add to it. So cereal milk or just like a vanilla protein right there. And I usually add just as much milk to that, whether it's whole chocolate or just regular non-fat Fairlife milk, also high in protein. That way, even on the non-higher protein cereals like the organic ones right here, they're just organic. They're not really higher in protein. That way you can kind of bring it up. Or if you really just want overall, have cereal like in a regular bowl, normal, and have the higher protein ones like all these ones right here, then you would really have a high protein one. But that's just kind of a hack I've always used, and it kind of sweetens it up too. So if it's not as sweet as normal, or if just a regular plain cereal, you can actually make it taste like something that tastes a little bit better, more like a kid cereal. So anyway, just a little hack added on to the video. All right, so what I'm gonna do here is, this is the old combo that I'm doing here. Mixing a scoop of vanilla protein. It's going in there. That has about 5 ounces of water in it. So the gray one's gonna be boring, run-of-the-mill, like vanilla ice cream. I'm gonna add some non-felt milk into that one too. And you can do that. Add like another 5 or 6 ounces in that. And then you would put the top on, make sure it's tight, and then shake that up. That's a way to like those other ones, like those two where they're really not high protein. Or if you just want to increase protein overall, you could do that. And it usually makes it taste a little better. That's kind of the boring one, just vanilla. Ghost is usually a little sweeter, and this actually tastes like, they call it cereal milk. It tastes kind of like Captain Crunch. So if you're a fan of that flavor, this is definitely your protein that you want to go with. Same thing, there was about 4 or 5 ounces of water in there, 1 scoop of protein, and then we could do either like regular non-fat Fairlife milk for the rest of it, or we could do whole milk, something like that. And so you just pour it in there and shake that up.